All your training, which is great because it's exposure to things. Depending on the type of person you are and the frame of mind you have, flexibility and inflexibility, can actually get in the way. So to me, training is supposed to be a form of liberation. And so for me, what it means is all of those things that I've learned. Like it's kind of funny. I chuckle over it. Like I studied anatomy classically for so long.
I remember you telling me.
It's all in these sculptures. What's happened is it's been sublimated.
It's been sublimated.
And that's exactly, for me, the way those techniques should work. They shouldn't be something you put on like a coat.
Right.
You absorb them, you live with them, and then you dispense with all that you don't need and pare down to what really suits your whole psyche, your whole spiritual makeup, and you execute work. So now I see, I think it's interesting. Here, I'll show you one. I'll show you one. Oh, you'll like it. Once I actually believe that I know everything there is to know, which is ridiculous. It's pretty much the end. Of an adventure.
And there's a radical acceptance of radical ambiguity in that sense.
And yet, Stephen, you know, it's interesting. The radical acceptance of a radical ambiguity does not mean a lack of focus or clarity or a sense of very, very strong purpose. And that's the other thing. It took me a number of years to grow comfortable with the fact that I actually, and I mean, again, I use this in a quotations, but I knew what I was doing at an intuitive level. And there was the need to speak to myself, to have a dialogue with myself as I was creating could be removed. I could just take material and be and go. And the key thing is awareness, consciousness. So there's two activities: the making, then you move back and you pay careful attention to what's happened. You get a series of intuitive promptings, and then eventually you have to dive into the pool and swim either this way or that way, or sink down. But you have to do something. So really, it's interesting, Stephen, how it all distills down to that simple act of awareness.
So
self-awareness, awareness of the other, of the void, of the person you're listening to, of the sound. And that kind of goes beyond all training, all time, all tradition, and has to be, I think, the kernel that moves through every culture.
You're trying to be present to life in a liberative way, and I like what you say about the training as basis for liberation.
It could be, or it could be an anchor that takes you down.
It could be. That's right. Ideally, though, I think that's what it should be.
Yeah.
As you say, for your own takeoff.
Yeah.
For your own launching.
Yes.
And this is where time, maturity, age are all part of it. There's a kind of ripening.
Yeah.
That has to happen within us, isn't there?
Yeah.
Knowing your own limitations, but knowing the need to be meaningfully attentive at the present, and not distracted by distraction.
Yeah, it's fascinating. It comes down to so little, but it is so much.